There is a strange debate in the IPL 2025 when you have to look at home advantage. Now, when you talk about home advantage, 7 games are played at home by the franchises. The remaining 7 are played away. The team that does well at home, if you look at the home advantage, if you look at the home records for all the franchisee, you will see that the teams that have won most of the time have got a great record at home. Now, Kolkata Knight Riders are caught in a very, you may say, an unimaginable tangle at this point in time. Because after the end of the game that happened between KKR and RCB, Ajinkya Rahane wanted that, yes, some changes should be made to the pitch. It should be made a bit more spin-friendly. Because look at KKR spinners. They have got a Sunil Narine, they have got a Varun Chakravarti, they have got others in Mayank Markanday waiting also. But the head curator of the Eden Gardens at this point in time has flatly refused to Rahane's statement. Because when he was probed by that question by another media outlet, that whether you will heed to Rahane's advice and change the nature of the wicket because he wanted to give more assistance to the spinners. As per the IPL rules and regulations, franchises have no say over the pitch. Nothing will be altered in the future. That is what Sujan Mukherjee has stated. 12 years ago, when you look at it, 12 or 13 years ago, Prabir Mukherjee, who was the head at that time, he had flatly refused at that point in time to change the nature of the Eden wicket in the India versus England test match. However, that resulted in plenty of backlash. Now, 13 years later, in an IPL, in an era that has seen a lot of commercialization in cricket, should he be having that idealistic stance when asked about home team advantage? One former New Zealand cricketer is not at all happy with the stance that the curator has taken at this point. Because he said, if he is not taking heed of what the home team wants, then just move the franchisee away to somewhere else. His job, he had mentioned also, look, Krunal Pandya got wickets, Suyash Sharma got rid of Andre Russell with a delivery that spun back in. What was the need to change? On that one particular comment, Simon Doola said his job is not to pass an opinion on the game. That's not what he's paid for. The lines have been drawn. Pitch curator, your task is to just prepare the 22-yard playing surface. Your job, your KRA is not to give us knowledge about how the game should be played. However, if you look at Kolkata and the Eden Gardens at this point in time, you all have to remember that yes, pitches can be changed. Look at 2023. Look at the 2023 ODI World Cup semi-final that was played between Australia and South Africa. Yes, helped by cloud cover, the Pacers got the initial breakthroughs. But if you look at the entire list, spinners also had a major role. Towards the fag end, the spinners only played a major role. Look at it. Glenn Maxwell had an economy rate of 3.5. Travis Head had an economy rate of 4.2. Aidan Markram had an economy rate of 2.8. Tabraiz Shamsi 4.2. Keshav Maharaj 2.4. The only guy who went for runs was Adam Zampa with 7.85. So it is not as if Kolkata Knight Riders can prepare a spinning deck for their spinners. They can do it. Kolkata has undergone changes. Look at the 2017 era. At that time, they had pacers, so they prepared seam-friendly conditions under Sourav Ganguly's instructions when he was head in CAB. Now, why can't the curator prepare spin-friendly decks, especially when you look at the quality of KKR spinners? That is the thing at this point in time. Eden Gardens at this stage, it is vital for Kolkata Knight Riders that they get into the playoffs because, see, the defending champions curse. Only 2 teams have managed to defend their title. Is there any reason for it? The IPL is getting competitive. This is the most competitive IPL so far. 7-8 teams are in the fray. Everybody will want home advantage. Kolkata can produce spinning decks. Why is Sujan Mukherjee doing what Father Prabir Mukherjee also did? At that time for Test cricket, his stance was probably justified. But in an IPL, is it worth all this? Is the pitch curator right in saying, no, we are not going to change the nature of the wicket? Is the criticism also right? You can write to us in the comments below. Thank you so much, folks, for joining us for this video. Subscribe to Sports Today for all the latest news and analysis.